jazz hands. I can't purr.
I'm not purring.
Or roll my tongue. I can't do it. It's horrible. It's horrible.
But you can say horrible. I can say that. It's
can't.
horrible.
Say it again.
It's horrible.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Win-win. Yeah.
We compliment each other. That's how we survive in the world. Anyway.
Celebration.
Day 7. We did it.
Yeah.
Together. Beautiful.
How are you feeling? It's maybe it's the first time that you've like really set aside some focus.
Time.
Yeah. Yeah. I know for a lot of people that's been the case. So, yeah, celebrate. Thank yourself for showing up for you. And yeah, super, super beautiful.
Yeah, that's such a good reminder because it's true. Maybe for many of us, it's the first time that we're carving me time on a daily basis, continuously, every day. So for 7 days, we've been sitting and reflecting and like thinking in our body, really being present, inquiring and like digging a little bit deep, which is not always pleasant work. So I just want to say, what's up? We've been doing super great.
Yeah.
So today we want to do a little recap about the whole journey that we've been going through in the last 7 days. And then, yeah, let's start with that.
Yeah.
So first we started with
Acceptance.
what do we need to accept? I'm like, what do we need to accept? Tell me.
We need to, I'm feeling a little pressure right now.
Sorry.
Accepting where we are. So accepting, finding the point A. What is going on in my life? Where are my blocks? What is not working? What is working? And just being really clear on what's going down.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, because I think this is an exercise that we should do consistently, like maybe every month or every 2 months or something like that. So we do this inventory again. Can you remind me of that? Inventory of how our life is going, what's going down, as you put it. So we know where we're standing. Again, let's go back to this metaphor, of like, it's the same way that if you want to go to the airport, you need to tell Waze or Google Maps where you're standing at. Otherwise, they're not going to get you. Like, if you go and ask an Uber to come pick you up, you need to tell them where you are right now, right?
Yeah.
So acceptance is about getting clear on point A, where you're standing right now. What are your surroundings? What is your like inner and outer landscape? Just assessing everything. That's acceptance. So once you do that assessment, you can, and the invitation is to really fully accept it. Then we go to the second prompt concept.
Day 2.
Day 2. Thank you. That was easier. Compassion. Where we really need to remind ourselves that not because we got clear on where we're standing at and where we'll shoot, that's hard.
Where would we like to go?
Thank you.
We do this well. So where we're wanting to go, and as well as having compassion for where we are and the process along the way. So knowing that it's going to be challenging. Okay, acceptance might have been challenging. Seeing where we want to go, it might seem far away. That feels challenging. So having compassion, patience, kindness, humor
Oh yeah,
on the journey.
Yeah.
So really, tapping into that ease and that gentleness with yourself.
What I was trying to say before my tongue got all tied up was that not because you got clear on where you're standing at and where you want to go means that you necessarily will know how to get there quickly.
Yeah.
You're gonna nail it straight away. Most probably you're gonna screw it up a couple of times. You're gonna have detours and we're gonna get lost and confused, go back to default patterns, whatever. So that's why compassion is so important to
That upward spiral.
Yes, beautifully. Yeah, beautifully put. Amazing. Okay, so that's compassion. Day 3 we talk about freedom.
Freedom.
So
Freedom. Values. What are the values?
getting clear of our values.
Boundaries.
Non-negotiables.
Non-negotiables. Boundaries with relationships, dynamics in the world, boundaries around the world, and non-negotiables within ourselves, with ourselves.
Yeah.
Loving, non-negotiables, loving, boundaries, all of that. Yeah?
Perfect. Then we went into pleasure. I love that one. Pleasure. Why? Because especially when we're in this journey of growth and self-development, we tend to get so serious and so like, oh my God, this is what I don't want in my life, and get super like focused on that. But we need to bring a lot of focus also on what we do want, what goodness we want to experience. How can we reinforce positively our transformation journey? How can we invite more pleasurable states in every area of our lives?
And allowing even the little things to fully affect us. So coming back into remembering about how we let the negative things really affect us, it causes the deep grooves in our brain, that we want to, even at the micro level, to let the small gratitudes, the small appreciations, let them be big.
Yes.
Let them affect you. So the taste of an apple, the sweetness of an apple, like really feel it, let it affect you. The walk, the friendships, the random occurrences that bring a smile to your day, like
your
let it
kid's
affect
smiles, like whatever it is that makes your heart like, oh my God, yes, like amplify that.
Amplify.
Really be present to that moment and amplify it. Let it like pervade your whole system.
Indeed.
And also in pleasure, we touch on cultivating receptivity, being able to receive, allow yourself to receive what you want, because many times actually the only thing that is stopping us to get what we want or to live the way that we want to live is ourselves. We are being our own like block in the way, our own rock in the way to, because we're like, I'm not deserving this or that, whatever the story is. So cultivating receptivity is super vital as well. Then we went into ritual. Why did we go on to that?
Cultivating a self-practice to really check in with ourselves about what we need. So ritual maybe looking like just the continual check-in to, what do I need now? What would feel good now? How can I support myself, nourish myself now?
Beautiful.
As well as maybe finding a daily practice, something in the morning especially. It sets the stage for your day. And I know a lot of you love the like morning yoga flows. So that is I should have mentioned this while we were doing it. That is a morning ritual. Like say, okay, I'm going to wake up in the morning, and before I check my phone or before I go and do this or this or this, I'm going to pop in a
YouTube video,
a 10-minute yoga class. And I have plenty on there for you.
Why didn't I for you?
So whatever it is, it can look so many different ways. So finding something that's suitable, finding something that feels good, that's not a chore, that feels good, that you're excited to. It's something that you want to that you want to do. It feeds you.
Beautiful, yeah. And as we came up with this little like mantra, sentence, whatever, ritual is an act of self-care and self-love that solidifies. Ritual is an act of self-care that solidifies your self-love on a daily basis, because ritual is something that we're gonna be doing devotedly every day. That is gonna really like deepen this groove of like, I love myself, I need to take care of myself, I'm showing up for myself no matter what.
It's reminding,
tending to yourself, tending to your heart, tending to your needs, whatever that is. So as she said, like, it's super important to have this daily check-in or this daily yoga class or this daily 5 minutes of meditation. Don't make it so big, so like unattainable. Just whatever it is that you know is gonna nourish yourself, that's solidifying your self-love, and that's what it's all about. Then we went into authenticity.
Day 6.
Yes.
Authenticity. So really showing up in your truth and doing what needs to be done. Doing like the meat of the work or the juice of the work. The tofu of the work.
I love that.
Or tempeh here. There's not a lot of tempeh in, I don't know where you're watching, in the States anyway. Lots of tempeh here. It's fermented soybeans, fermented tofu. It's delicious.
Nice.
Super sidetracked. I do this. Squirrel. I am like that a lot. But so showing up with what it is that you want, showing up in your authenticity, showing up in your truth, and doing what it needs to be done to tend to the garden. Like, do you need to pull some weeds? Do you need to water the plant? Do you need to put some more sun or take it out of the sun? Or what is it that you need to do to create what it is that you're growing?
I love that. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Yes, so I'm going to go into like more mode. Is making shit happen. It's just taking the actionable steps day to day, getting clear on an actionable plan. You know, like, okay, in order for me to get here or to get that, I actually need to show up in this capacity. I need to take these actions. I need to have this uncomfortable conversation. I need to show up even if it scares the hell out of me.
Right.
Whatever it is, but it's, the courage, the consistency,
It's actually like the metaphor, going back to the metaphor about the Google Maps. It's actually like, what is turn right?
I love that.
Go 3 kilometers and turn right.
And turn right. Don't stay there. Turn right.
You have to. What is Google? What does she say? Whenever you went the wrong way, it's like rerouting, or it's like, figure it out. Like, listen, there I am. I just go off again.
And really follow the directions.
The directions. How are the directions?
Yeah, you are your own Waze or Google
Siri.
Maps voice. Siri, yeah. You are your own, so you need to follow your own steps. Like, turn right. Okay, let's turn right. Let's do this. Let's not let's go to the mall. No, you're going to the airport. Turn right. Right. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
And then we're here now.
Then we're here.
We are right.
We're a little giddy today. We're
coffee.
We're having a good time. Coffee makes me a little bit like, whatever. If I have too much coffee, it makes me a little shaky. And Carolina, it's like she's like ready to go. One of my non-negotiables, not so much caffeine.
Yeah, same for me. If I had 1 coffee. If I had 2, I will be like jumping around the house, like in the ceiling and stuff. Yeah.
There we go.
Anyway,
thank you all so much.
Yes, well done. Thank you everyone for showing up so beautifully to yourself and to others, holding accountability, motivating each other, inspiring each other. And the invitation for today, the little homework, the little prompt for today is to write a love letter to yourself. I think one of the biggest, and this is gonna be like my biggest, offering, is that in life we go so, sorry, ghost hair, there's something there. In life we go so much, we suffer so much around love, romantic love. Like, we want this partner that's gonna hold us this way and like soothe us and take care of ourselves, see us this specific way. What if we do that for ourselves first, right? And many times, especially around these dates, because we are around Valentine's Day, right? We want these like big love demonstrations. What if we do that for ourselves? But from a place of like a cup that is full, not from like, okay, I'm gonna do this to myself because like no one else does it, right? No, like, oh my God, I love myself so much that I'm gonna put on a fancy dress. I'm gonna go take myself on a date, I'm gonna give myself a massage at home by myself because my body is so yummy, whatever it is. So the invitation today is a little exploration, really cute, I think, is to write yourself a love letter. What are the things that you adore of yourself? What you can emphasize and highlight that you are like, oh my God, I'm actually epic. I'm really funny, I'm really cute, I'm a really good friend, I'm always punctual. That's not my case. Whatever it is, like I'm a really good mother. I don't know, whatever it is that you love about yourself. I have really nice hair. I do have really nice hair.
Even to the point of doing this challenge for yourself.
Yeah.
Of like, I took time. I love that I took time and am focusing on myself.
Yes, beautiful.
That I'm dedicated to, cultivating a deeper relationship with myself. I love that I, am whatever. We've given a lot of examples, but whatever it is that it's showing gratitude, showing gratitude for yourself. And I think we often get this conflicted with like, with ego or with self.
Being too self-referenced?
Too self-referenced or too like full of yourself or something like that. And I feel like we get that in the States a lot, and that's not what it is. It's not what it is. It's really showing appreciation for ourselves. And I think that that's something that we lose.
Yeah, totally. But I mean, like, for me at least, invitation today is to really, maybe not so be like full of yourself, but maybe a little, like, brag. You said brag about yourself,
Yeah.
Like, okay, like, I'm a really good, I don't know, I like learning a second language. I'm really good at tending, like, I don't know how you say, growing a garden. Like, I'm really bad at that, for example. So if someone is, like, celebrate that. Whatever it is, like, the little things that, when you love someone so much, like a friend or like your partner or whatever, that you're like in constant awe about this person. You're like, I can't believe that you're so creative, Cole, that you come up with these crazy yoga sequences that I will never be able to do. That you're always checking in on me and like asking me how I'm doing, how can I this is one of my favorite things about her. She's always like, how can I support you when I'm going through something difficult? Like, I love that stuff, you know? And it's something that maybe you're not gonna be telling to yourself. Like writing in the love letter, probably you won't be like, I love that I support my friends and ask them all the time, how can I support them better? You know, but it's that inquire. Sit there and ask yourself, yeah, like, what do I really like about myself? You know, and like go for it and brag about yourself. Really embrace that. I'm awesome, you know? Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us in these 7 days.
Indeed, indeed. Thank you for, sharing your energy, for showing up.
Showing up is the best. I got a little bit emotional, actually.
Yeah?
It's finishing.
Let it out. Let it out.
Such a beautiful journey.
Go to, enter the description. We'll leave a link. We'll have a PDF up on our websites so that you can go back and self-reference. So you can go back and reference this. And maybe you compile the stuff that you've created this week. Maybe make a Google document or something. You can come back and check it, or it's in your journal, something that you can like come back to and check in with it. And also the PDF you can always come back to, and the videos will be online as well.
Yeah.
So
awesome, amazing, and it's something that you can do. This whole 7 days journey is something that you can do again in a couple of months' time to touch base where you're going and like really celebrate every time that you get better, better, loving yourself. Because my idea is that when we love ourselves better, best, more, English problems, we make a better society. You know, like if I love myself, everyone, like it creates like ripple effect everywhere. So we're making a better world, if that makes sense. So yeah, keep rocking it. Yeah. Wait.
oh my goodness, never ending. I love that about you, Carolina. That she is goofy, she is fully herself, and she has an incredibly easy laugh.
Thank you.
It's infectious in the best possible way. All right.
I love it.
Love you all.
Thank you.